Hi traders, this is Forex Nelson, and I'm back today with another 5 trades. Today's date is March the 15th, and I am using my new Fractal Trigger system. Love these fractals as they tell me or suggest to me whether I should be buying or selling using a higher time frame. So I use the 60 minutes. As I am a day trader, I'm down on the 15 or the 5 minutes pulling the trigger. So let's take a look at these 5 trades, starting at the top here. This pound CAD, let's see. Took this trade just a little bit after 6 a.m. this morning, 6:11 as you can see here. I sold it. Everything was indicating that it was qualified for a great way to trade using the indicators on the top and the bottom. Now keep in mind that the market is very random and it can easily do a pullback before it resumes the down move. Now before I go over this trade, I would like to inform you that all trading systems will work less than 50% of the time. It took me 8 years and over 700 trading systems to learn that. To get that up to 80 to 90% success rate, you will have to learn how to trade the flow of the market, which is what I teach. You will also have to learn trade management and money management. I have made trading the market simple and easy to do for all 3 sessions, including many ways to trade the markets. To be successful in trading, all you need is a lot of chart time and a lot of education. I provide the education. Also, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. This will encourage me to do more of these videos. If you leave your name and email address, I will put you on my email list for free weekly trading tips. Now let's carry on with this trade, and this is a pound pair, so just to let you know that 20 pips most times will not hold unless you get in at the perfect time. And the markets are extremely random. In other words, it can go easily against you, and there's not much you can do about it. But as long as you establish the fact if you're selling and or buying, you have to realize this fact. In this situation, it's very clear. It's in a downtrend, but it can easily do a pullback. So now it did do the pullback, now around 30 pips, 34 pips, and I finally closed it out here as I was looking at the totals down at the bottom, and I was very happy with it. Looks like I ended up with 10 pips, and 10 pips on the pound CAD paid $879. Okay, moving along to the next pair, Euro New Zealand. Let's run a check on this one. This one I bought it, so let's drag and drop it up, see where I got in at. Now this did not qualify for a great way to trade, but I'm trading the method of like around the goal line, and I teach that within the training videos. So I ended up taking a trade, and as I mentioned to you previously, these workhorses are very random and did do a pullback. It was 20 pips, not a big deal, but I knew that it was working its way up as the indicators down at the bottom were telling me so. And of course, once these blue fractals kicked in, I knew I was going to grab some pips. Now it doesn't mean I'm going to get 100 pips. And this is one of the main reasons why I do more than one trade. Matter of fact, I try to do minimum 3 trades, but it's better if you can do 5 to 10, because some of these pairs, you're only going to get, maybe 10 pips or so. Let's see what I got on this one. This one looks like it paid, got 14 pips, and 14 pips on the Euro New Zealand paid $1,004. Now this is one of the biggest problems that new traders have. They usually just put in one trade and they're waiting hours and hours they might get 5 pips, or they might eventually lose 20 or 30. But if you got to get in the habit of doing more than one trade, and of course after you put in the trades according to your plan, then you just have to make sure that you manage the trade. So try not to turn a winning trade into a losing trade. So the next pair I took, EURUSD. See where I got in at. Let's see. Drag and drop it up. There's our fractals. Blue suggesting moving up. Ideally, it would have been better to get in further, closer to support, but I was sleeping at this time, and once it cleared the goal line, I knew that it should give me some pips. This one now went against me 6 pips, and I closed it out. Looks like with 17 pips, and 17 pips on the EURUSD paid $1,313. Again, this trade setup was the way I teach it, like how to trade around the goal line, either here or here, which is almost the same price approximately. But anyhow, next pair, let's take a look at Pound New Zealand. Let's run a check on this pair. I sold it. Let's see where I got in at. Again, this is another one of these trades, how to trade around the goal line, as there are a lot of trading opportunities you will find every day. Took the trade at this cursor. It did go against me 8 pips, and I finally closed it out, looks like with 33 pips, and 33 pips on the Pound New Zealand paid $2,369. Now that was a very good trade, collecting 33 pips. Moving right along to the Pound Swiss. Let's see where I got in at this. At this trade, now in real time, right at this red candle, that qualified for a great way to trade using all the indicators, top and bottom. Remember what I said? It started to come down, and that's why I took the trade. But it decided to do one more cycle up, not a big deal. Went against me only 15 pips, and then it carried on with its downward move. And it even passed the average daily range here. Now on this trade I ended up with 42 pips, and 42 pips on the Pound Swiss paid $4,522. So we're off to a great start for this Monday and beginning of the week. I ended up getting 116 pips total. My daily quota when I'm trading, I like to get at least 100 pips, and today I ended up with 116 pips, and those 116 pips paid $10,089. So if your system is not producing like my Fractal Trigger system, I suggest you get your hands on it. And to do so, all you got to do is look right below this video and you'll get my contact information. Let's see, it's the Fractal Trigger system that I do charge $250 for. This is the most important thing that I teach, the flow of the market. If you do not learn this, you will not succeed. And of course, you have to get trade management and money management in order also. Now, my Fractal Trigger system comes with 4 gigabytes of training, and you'll get an exact copy of my system on your MT4 platform. It comes with 4 MT4 templates, 10 custom indicators, and of course, my favorite meter. Now, it comes with a lot of PDF books, a lot of Word documents, and that is exactly what you're going to need to succeed at trading, a lot of education. And that's why I throw in a lot. Now there's a lot of ways to trade, as you can see here, and I teach a lot of ways. That's why there's 42 training videos, and I threw in 9 bonus videos. Now the only one I'm going to talk to is a great way to trade. I look for this every day. I don't get it. Well, I pretty much get at least 1 or 2 trades that qualifies for a great way to trade. You're looking at an example here on the right hand side. Now you can put this on pause as I'm trying to save some time here. Read everything that I've written here, all the different ways to trade. And if you have any questions at all you got to do is pick up the phone and call me. Here's my number. And if you live too far, just send me an email. Remember, there's an underscore right here. Now if you click on this link, we will have a Skype connection, and through Skype screen sharing I'll give you a free session, which will probably last, I don't know, depending on how many questions you have for me, but on average around 45 minutes. And of course, if you click on this link right here, you will see 30 screenshots as I've been building trigger systems over the years. So it's time to wrap up this video, and I'll repeat it one more time again. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. So until the next trade, good luck with your trading, and remember to keep yourself and your family safe. Okay, bye for now.